Indeed, what God cannot do does not exist. I am the woman that the Lord has shown great mercy, and I have come here to return all the glory to God. It all started last year, 2024, when I noticed a lump on my breast, a very painless lump. So it was when it became painful, I had to go to the GP. And when I got to the GP, and the GP said, wow, the GP was so scared that it's not looking good at all, that what he's saying is not looking good. And immediately the GP referred me to the breast clinic. That was in May last year. So when I got to the breast clinic, they took me for mammogram and some biopsies. Went for mammogram and the biopsies, and when the result came out, cancerous, and they were saying it was about 8 centimeters back. They had the pelvic scans, the MRI, all the scans, the liver, but the only way it has gone to was the lymph node, the armpit. And the doctor said it wasn't looking good, and that if they do the surgery and take it to the lab, what they found on the lymph node, and take it to the lab and test for biopsy, and if they still find out that it's cancerous, that they were going to cut off my breast. And I said, never. My breast will not be cut off. Not when I'm on the altar of fire. That is not going to be possible. What my God cannot do does not exist. When I come back again, that what they have seen before, they will not see again. Because every morning I will always key in. The word of knowledge keep coming. Every woman with breast cancer.
For the Lord is showing mercy one more time to any woman with breast cancer. To any woman with breast cancer. By the mercies of God, we command, let every breast cancer be terminated.
I will keep it. On my letter, on my diagnosis, I wrote, congratulations. Do me believe that you are cancer free. I was declaring cancer free. I said, whatever they have seen, they will not see again. Pastor Jerry keep declaring that whatever they have seen, they will not see again. Go back and check.
Go back and check in the hospital. What they saw before, they will not see it again.
In the month of May, I had an appointment with my surgeon for May. During that new month prayer in May, Pastor Jerry was praying and he said that it will happen in May.
With a love of stone that it will happen in May. I don't know what your age is. What can you do that it will happen in May?
I say yes, May has ended in place. And behold, when I got to see my surgeon in May, when I entered, they were all smiling, looking at me. Before the surgeon could even say, I told him that I'm here to collect my congratulations. And immediately the surgeon said, how congratulations? I said, yes, I told you that what God cannot do. And then he said the congratulations, I said, what God cannot do does not exist. Pastor Jerry will say, how will you shout? I couldn't shout. I will just say, Jesus, is this how you are? What God cannot do does not exist. God has really shown me mercy. And that was how I carried my evidence. Thank you so much. And God bless you all. I love you. On this altar, I remain. In the name of Jesus.
What God cannot do does not exist. My name is Kranchwa. I'm testifying from Ghana. I joined NSPPD in 2020, and chief amongst my prayer requests was for God to bless my marriage with the fruit of the womb. Now, my story begins in 2015 when I got married and started believing God for the fruit of the womb. I had not been diagnosed with any fertility problem, but I prayed earnestly and fervently each day because I believe in advanced prayers. So we had a room set up for our children. We had painted the room in children colors, and I had clothing there where I used to go every midnight to pray, lay hands on them, and pray fervently for their manifestation. Now, down the road in 2015, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. I had to undergo a myomectomy in which 36 fibroids were removed. Soon after that, I went actively trying, praying, believing God, because I didn't see why I should go through difficulties to conceive, knowing for sure that God has promised that none shall be barren in the land and none shall be without child. And so this was my hope. And I kept standing on this word, praying and seeking God's face. Down the line again, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids just about a year and a half after the first surgery. This time around, I had to go a laparoscopic myomectomy, so they couldn't quantify the number of fibroids that were removed. Nonetheless, I went back praying, trying to conceive. Again, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. I had to undergo another laparoscopic myomectomy. They couldn't quantify the noodles. They said that they had removed the fibroids that were in the uterine cavity. And this time around, they had been calcified, such that it was actually very difficult to remove them. Soon after that, about a year and a half again, I was diagnosed with uterine fibroids. So much so that they had to conduct an invasive operation, a myomectomy again, where they removed 46 fibroids. It looked like the more I prayed, the more the enemy mounted pressure on me, barring me from conceiving. And each time I would tell the devil that devil who would stop me from conceiving has not been born, has not been created. And so I believed so much in the word of God, kept standing on his word, knowing fully well that he had never failed anybody and he wouldn't start with me. And so after that particular surgery, I came on the altar asking God so many questions. By this time, it was already past 2020, and I kept asking God, how come you aren't blessing me with the fruit of the womb? Because I started praying long before I joined NSPPD. And the kind of testimonies that people have been given, saying that they've done one thing or the other, I started doing them long before the inception of NSPPD. So what could be wrong? I had pictures of babies. I kept feeding them with communion long before NSPPD. The baby clothing were stained with so much blood, communion, wine. All the clothing were stained, pictures stained. I would reprint, lay hands, pray. Now, at some point, I took my mantle, wrote boldly on it, what God cannot do does not exist, and would daily place it on my abdomen before I wear my underwear, so that I go around throughout the day with this mantle on my abdomen, speaking to my uterus. So I didn't understand why I had done over and above. In my estimation, I had done over and above and still wasn't getting any results. And I didn't know God to be that way, because whenever I pray fervently, fast, do the unthinkable, sow seeds, God usually would come through for me. So I've been Jesus' baby girl for so long. He kept giving me, blessing me with things, and I didn't understand why this one was so difficult. I came to God with questions upon questions every now and then on the altar. Then one day, Pastor Jerry said something that was so poignant. I knew that it was my word. The Holy Spirit just nudged me in the middle of prayers that, this is for you. Pastor Jerry just said that nobody has a methodology on how God answers prayer. That was an epiphany for me. It was a moment of reckoning, introspection. And then I told God that I'm sorry for lifting my shoulders so high, thinking that you have to do it for me, come with me. I humble myself before you, Lord. I do not have a methodology on how you answer prayer. I know that certain things have worked for me in the past, but that does not make you a God who can easily be bribed by man. I'm sorry, God. I humble myself before you. I know that the fight is yours. The battle is the Lord's. And so I leave everything in your capable hands. From that time onwards, I hardly ever questioned God. I rather just praised him. I rather just, rejoiced in other people's testimonies. I kept believing and keeping faith that he would definitely do it for me. Now, fast forward to 2024, towards the end of the year, we had an obago. It entered. Hey! I couldn't believe it. Like, how will you shout? I would shout daily. Like, God, is this me? You have done it for me. You have done it for my husband and me. The pregnancy had no complications to the glory of his holy name. And come, oh my God, 2025, the Lord blessed my marriage with twin boys. What God cannot do does not exist. Asha and Judah have been born in this year 2025 after 10 years of waiting. Indeed, what God cannot do does not exist. Now, soon after their birth, Pastor Jerry, the devil decided to strike again. My first twin is called Asha and the second one is called Judah. Unfortunately, Judah was diagnosed with hydrocele. And when the pediatrician mentioned hydrocele, it was new to me. I knew nothing about it. I decided to research about it. Based on the research, I brought it to God and told him that, God, there's absolutely nothing you cannot do. You blessed me with these children. I'm not going to ascribe the glory to anybody. I'm not even going to go to the devil and say, you devil, no way. Otherwise, he will feel too important. So I leave it in your capable hands. Put it in the mouth of your servants, because I know that you would reverse it once it comes on the altar. Lo and behold, on 11th June, Pastor Jerry said it. Hydrocele be reversed.
Hydrocele, if you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
I knew that I had my answered prayer. Judah was finally healed from hydrocele. A few weeks down the line, we had a pediatrician visit again, and he had been straining for some time. So the pediatrician noticed that he had a hernia. And so the pediatrician said he has a hernia, but for me to confirm that it is really a hernia, you have to go and do a scan on him. So we took Judah to do the scan. Now, the day before we took Judah to do the scan, I said on the altar of fire, the Lord, heal Judah from hernia, heal him from hernia. I don't know what type of hernia this is, but please heal him. Lo and behold, just after we shared the link, Pastor Jerry again said on 30th June that inguinal hernia be reversed.
Inguinal hernia. If you are the one putting on the live stream, and the devil is a liar. By the message of God, let it be reversed.
I told God, Lord, I do not know what type of hernia this is, but as long as there's hernia in it, I key into this prayer point for Judah, and I believe that hernia is reversed. So that day we went on to do the scan, and once the scan was done, the sonographer started typing on the screen, INGU. Then I started paying keen attention and then realized that she had typed inguinal. And I said, wow, without even knowing what type of hernia. This same inguinal hernia was mentioned on NSPPD, and I keyed into it. So immediately I told her, the word has already gone ahead. My son Judah is healed from inguinal hernia. What are the odds? What a God! He's marvelous in all his ways. Today, Judah is completely free from inguinal hernia and hydrocele. What God cannot do does not exist. Thank you so much, Pastor Jerry. God bless you abundantly, and may the oil on your head never run dry. We did pray, he did show.
What God cannot do does not exist. What our God cannot do does not exist. We did pray, he did show. My name is Priscilla. I'm making this testimony video from Ghana. Pastor Jerry, since childhood, I've always had issues with blood circulation. I meet people and they'll tell me, do you have jaundice? I have drank every kind of blood tonic, iron tonic, zinc tonic, multivitamin. My blood level is always low. My HB is always low. And it's always coming with issues like liver diseases. I'm always doing liver function tests because the liver function is always going low because there's always excess waste, excess bilirubin. It's making my eyes always yellow, my palms. I do a little activity, I become tired. I had fainting spells. I cannot stand up too fast, otherwise I get vertigo and I collapse. Sometimes I will just go, I'll go to the washroom. By the time I get up, I'm on the floor. There's a cut on my lip, I'm bleeding, I don't know what happened. And it really scared my parents in childhood, but they didn't know what to do. Fast forward to university, I had my first sickling test, and genotype was CC. What is CC? That is odd. I've never even heard CC before. Every time I did the test, it was CC. Every time I did the test, and it was always associated with liver disease, with circulation issues. I would always get serious, painful muscle cramps. I'll be crying throughout the night because I'll just be there and my legs will just start folding and the muscle will just start cramping. And to straighten it is a tough job, a painful job. I joined NSPPD in September 2021. CC is hemoglobin C disease. So I only just started praying about it. Even then, I wasn't praying about it so actively or seriously because one doctor was very honest. He told me, honestly, they tell us these things about in school, but they don't teach us about it because it doesn't really happen. It is rare. So we don't really talk about it, but we know it exists. So I don't know anything about it. So let's learn about it together. Imagine you're walking in town and all of a sudden you start feeling dizzy, you start feeling like fainting. It is not a safe place to be in as a woman until 4th of August. Between 43 to 47 minutes of the prayer, there's a 15-second window where Pastor Jerry said, hemoglobin C disease, hemoglobin C disease. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. Let it be reversed.
Hemoglobin C disease, hemoglobin C disease. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. Liar now, so let it be reversed. Let it be reversed. Let it be reversed.
That day I was sleepy, but immediately I heard that I stood up. I said, wait, is Pastor Jerry really saying hemoglobin C? Let me rewind, let me go back a little. So I went back just a little and I heard it again. Hemoglobin C disease, hemoglobin C disease. If you are the one, put it on the live stream, let it be reversed. And immediately I typed, it is I and my daughter. It is my daughter and I. We are the ones. And I sent it and I started thanking God. And then I recorded the 15-second clip of that part. I posted it. And I always share the link. Share the link. Share the link. Copy it. Share the link. I always share the link on my family page, my classmates page. Anybody who knows me knows that if NSPPD is posted, it means I'm awake and about. So I posted that short second clip. I put a 50-second clip. I put it on my family page. And I titled it, My Testimony, August 4th. Yesterday, I decided to go to the lab to test. As I was approaching the lab, I felt this sense of full body, like, what if it hasn't changed? What if God hasn't done it? So I started playing this 15-second clip all the time, just listening to it. As I was drawing blood, I was just listening. They said, do you want to wait for the result? I said, no, please send it to me. I don't want to wait for it, I'm too anxious. This morning, today is 8th August, this morning, I saw an email. I opened the report. The first thing my eyes hit, that was the first thing my eyes hit. You did not change it to AC. If you have the AC, I would have said, okay. God changed it a little. He turned one of my C's to A, so that at least, no. God said, I'm not leaving room for argument. I'm not leaving room for conversation. I am turning it all around. You are no longer CC, you are AA. And I have my evidence. You see them side by side. I have years of reports. Liver function tests, full blood counts that always reports sickling genotype, CC. Sickling status, negative. But this new report, this evidence says sickling genotype, AA. Sickling status, negative. I had to go and check to see if my name was on the report. I need to confirm. Dr. Priscilla Ado Asamani. That is me! That is me! I called my mother. My mother said, wait, explain to me. Is it that you never had CC or that God has changed it? He said, it's the latter. It has been CC for years. This is years of negative evidence, indisputable evidence, but God changed it in what? 15 seconds. God changed it in 15 seconds. from CC to AA. What God cannot do does not exist. What can I say, Pastor Jerry? God bless you. God bless you for heeding this call and sacrificing life's comfort, creature comfort, sacrificing your own life for this calling. May the oil on your head never run dry. We dey pray, we dey show.